Sometimes life doesn't plant us where we expect it to be. You may have imagined a different city, a different career, a different marriage, a different level of support, or a completely different life than the one you are living right now. Maybe you thought you would be further by now, more successful, more stable, more together. Yet here you are, and it feels small. Small resources, small opportunities, small beginnings, small recognition. But here's the beautiful truth about God. He does not need ideal conditions to grow amazing things. God does some of his greatest work in the places that feel ordinary, inconvenient, overlooked, or not enough. You are not buried, you are planted. And, there is a difference. A seed in the ground looks hidden, it looks lost, it looks forgotten. But actually, underground, something sacred is happening. Roots are forming, strength is developing, foundation is being laid, transformation is taking place where, honestly, nobody can see it. Sometimes God will leave you in a small place, not to punish you, but to grow you. We like platforms, but God, he likes roots, because, before a plant ever blooms in public, it has to survive in private. Before destiny ever becomes visible, character is formed in those hidden places. Maybe you're in a job that feels beneath your potential, or perhaps you're in a season that just feels slow. You might even feel unseen, uncelebrated, or honestly underestimated. But God sees what is being formed in you. Bloom where you're planted does not mean settle. It doesn't mean you'll stay there forever. It means, honor God right where you are, even before the breakthrough comes. Joseph bloomed in a prison. David bloomed in a pasture. Ruth bloomed in a foreign land. Esther bloomed in captivity. None of these people started in ideal conditions, but God was there. God does not wait for perfect surroundings to bless you. He blesses obedience in imperfect spaces. Maybe right now your life feels like, little money, little strength, little progress, little support. But God is the God who turns little into abundance. He multiplies loaves. He multiplies oil. He multiplies faith. The miracle is not in what you wish you had. The miracle is already in your hands. What matters isn't how much you have. What matters is who it belongs to. Put your little in God's hands and watch him breathe on it. He can turn a small beginning into a story of his faithfulness. He can turn obscurity into purpose. He can turn quiet obedience into supernatural opportunity. Blooming where you're planted means waking up each day and saying, Lord, I may not be where I thought I'd be, but I will be faithful here. I will serve here. I will learn here. I will grow here. I will glorify you here. Because, promotion does not come from people. It comes from God. Doors don't open because we chase them. Doors open because God decides it is time. Your job is not to force a new field. Your job is to, bloom in the one you're in. When a flower blooms, it doesn't compete with the one next to it. It doesn't apologize for its color. It doesn't rush the process. It simply becomes what it was created to be, exactly where it is planted. And that is what God is inviting you into. Stop comparing your season to someone else's harvest. Stop despising small beginnings. Stop assuming God is absent because things feel slow. Growth is happening where eyes cannot see. There will be a day when what God has been doing underground becomes visible. And, there will be a day when the seeds you've watered with tears bloom into testimony. Until then, stay faithful, stay trusting, And yeah, stay rooted in God. You are not stuck. You are being established. You are not overlooked. You are being prepared. And when God is ready in his timing, not yours, the very ground that felt limiting will become the ground where you bloomed. So today, take heart. Lift your head. Do not despise your current place. Where you are right now is not the end of your story. It is the soil where God is doing his greatest work. Bloom where you're planted, because with God, even little places can produce big purpose. And remember, grace is in the journey, not just the destination.